Thank God this is it. Can we not move again for at least another 30 years? 30 years? Who says I'm planning on staying with you for that long? These last 2 weeks have been more than enough. Let's get the honeymoon out of the way before we start to get ahead of ourselves. Let's book the honeymoon first. Let's save up the money for the honeymoon first. Ugh, I don't even want to think about money. Let's just be happy here for a while. I wonder if I knew in January how different things would be in a year. No one warned me, that's for sure. We just moved in. Cupboards were empty and the house was a mess. But it was okay because we were together. Spending longer each morning making sure the note we left was soppier than the last. Paying bills and visiting our grandparents. Well, not paying bills and feeling bad about forgetting to visit our grandparents. But we were happy. We'd been together for about a month when we booked our honeymoon. Well, I say we. I don't really have much choice, do I? We decided to buy a house first and get all the important stuff out of the way. She was logical like that, organising the cereal so that the labels faced the right way and always sorting the condiments according to height and size. It wasn't perfect, but I think it was pretty close. I was spontaneous and romantic. She was a very lucky woman. And then we took our relationship to the next level. Along came Colin. I've been thinking, yeah, how do you feel about a baby? A baby? Like, a real one? Well, yeah. I hear cats are nice. A cat? I suppose so. Or a hamster. Let's call the cat Colin. Colin's a really good name for a goldfish. Cracks started to appear. Little arguments over nothing. I found myself tiptoeing around her, making sure things would be okay. I just didn't know I could fix things all the time. Chris always did, though. Chris? Yeah, it's me again. A phone call to the florist's and everything was alright. She was always at work, and it felt like I saw her handwriting more than I saw her face. Marriage was becoming a hassle. It was as though she was taking me, us, for granted. I figured it was just a rough patch. We'd worked for it. But each argument just led to the next. No, I don't think so. Definitely not. I started to realise that I really wasn't happy anymore. It was a case of keeping up appearances. For God's sake, just drop it, okay? He's no one. Well, he's clearly someone if you're texting him that. He's a friend, that's all. Anyway. Anyway what? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Hiya, kids! But don't let it be said I didn't make an effort. It seemed like I was the only one who wanted it to work. She was becoming a different person, not the woman I married. She got distant. Hurry up! Oh, come on! She cancelled. Every time. Something would always come up. Occasionally she tried, but I could never tell if she meant it or if she just felt bad. It definitely seemed like the latter, and I didn't want our relationship to be based on guilt. Yeah, Okay then. The fact of it was that things were different now, and they weren't about to be normal anytime soon. This was something that we was either going to have to work through or give up on. Shh. I started to go out again with Chris and the boys. Their three had become four again. Of course, she hated it. Complained I smelt at the pub for days, or that I'd wake her up when I got in. Everything was an issue, and it was getting tiring. Things started to look like they might be getting a bit better in October time. Was it October? November. No, definitely October. I was excited to be going out with her again. Chris had his Halloween party. Nightmare. Come on, can you at least look like you're having fun? Just one picture. Just piss off. Why are you even here? Hi guys! What did I do? Maybe we were just a bit naive. More arguing as ever. At least she started to realise that this wasn't going to work. I clung on to every loose thread. We tried everything. Yeah, I'd like to book an appointment. Yeah, 7's fine. She didn't want a broken marriage behind her as much as I didn't. But I never thought it would come down to that. I planned to love her forever. I certainly didn't think it would be over in a year. You hear of marriages breaking down all the time, but I didn't think ours would be one of those. I didn't think marriage would be that difficult. I didn't expect to have to work so hard. But it's okay. I suppose I should think of it as a learning curve. One of those my first marriages which caused my children mild amusement. I'll move on, and I'll find someone better. Someone who wants me. But I suppose it doesn't count that I still want her. That I still need her. That I'm still totally, hopelessly in love with her.